otherwise known as Ravings and Cravings. I am here today by the skin of my teeth because sadly the guest I was going to have had to cancel, and I think there's grace for that. It's all right. Things come up. I just spent the last couple of hours shouting out to social media, calling people to see who could come in and be with me, thinking about things I could talk about for 25 minutes, which, if Matt's here, I could talk about anything. We have some history.
Yes, we do.
However, today, saving the day, is the new owner of Latin Flavor, whose name is Vanna. And Vanna, you came in with your daughter. Why don't you go ahead and introduce her?
This is my daughter, Jaisalise.
Hi.
My youngest of 4.
Yeah, you have four girls,
Four
right?
girls, yes.
That is a lot of female in there.
Yes, and 1 granddaughter.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Oh, me too. All right.
It's
but
amazing.
Mine are in Texas, though, so I don't get to see them. But anyway, thank you for coming to be here with me on Ravings and Cravings.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
It's been a long time coming.
It has been.
Right?
It has
So
been.
today is the day.
Well, this is my first time as the owner. Last time I was the manager.
That's right. You were the manager. You were a low person on the totem pole, and now you are top of the heap, right?
Yes.
All right. So give us all the details of address and where people can find information about Raving. I almost said Raving. I said Ravings and Cravings. All right. Latin Flavor.
All right.
Please.
So Latin Flavor is located on the corner of Union and Jackson Street, 81 Union Street, Willimantic, Connecticut, in front of the Frog Bridge, across from the Shabu stage. We have our new social media, our new Facebook and Instagram at Latin Flavor CT2, the number 2. You can also follow us on TikTok at Latin Flavor CT.
Oh, you're on TikTok too.
Yes, we are.
So, I have not entered that world. Tell me, just as an aside, why did you decide to go into TikTok? What is the advantage between that and Instagram?
My kids.
They know how to do it, right?
During COVID, TikTok became a big thing.
Okay.
And I already had one for my family account.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Because she was still really little.
Mm-hmm.
So the videos we did were family oriented. Once I started getting the hang of it,
Were you hooked?
I opened one up for the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
With the okay of my former boss.
Uh-huh.
And we just took off from there. I love taking pictures. I love taking videos.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know I cook.
Yes.
So I'm always taking some sort of footage, whether it be in the kitchen, out and about, or at events, fairs and whatnot, which we attend a lot of fairs.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right.
Locally and all over New England.
Yeah, because you have a cart, you have a trailer.
Yeah, we
that
have
you
a
control,
trailer.
right?
Yes.
So you have it all. So we're all going to be waiting and reading about you on social media so we know when your opening date is,
Yes.
right?
I don't have an official date
Okay.
yet,
Mm-hmm.
but it will be soon, and I will be posting on those social medias. Again, it's at Latin Flavor CT2, Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. So tell us about, for those people who have never been there, and that's a sad story, but tell us what's on the menu so that people know what to expect when they come there. And I'm sure that you'll probably create some other things in the future as things roll along, but what are some of, say, your staples, the things that are going to be on there for sure?
So for the past 7 years, we were actually established in 2016, but we first opened doors April 1st, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
We've been selling things like mofongo. We are Puerto Rican based, but we do incorporate other Latino.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mixes.
Because
Yes.
that's a flavor profile in and of itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So on that specialty menu, you will find other nationalities, including Colombian empanadas, which we'll probably bring once or twice a month.
So what's Colombian? What's the difference between Colombian and a Puerto Rican empanada?
So a Puerto Rican empanada is made out of a flour dough,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and it's got coloring and whatnot. It's bigger in size.
Mm-hmm.
And then a Colombian empanada is cornmeal. It's like a cornmeal, and they're smaller.
Oh, okay.
They're smaller, and the meats are cooked a little different.
Oh, interesting.
But they're delicious.
I don't know if
I love Colombian food.
Yeah, I don't know if I tried those when you were open. I know I had the ones with the hot dogs in it.
We didn't have the Colombian ones.
You didn't?
I
Okay.
know you like the cheese dogs. We
Yeah.
didn't have the Colombian ones. That's something new that I'm bringing this year.
Okay.
Yes, because I love food. So I'm trying to bring everything that I love to you guys. But we do specialize in mofongo. That's fried plantain mash. Tostones, fried plantains. Rice and beans, which has been a hit. We started that in our Middletown location, which we no longer have. And ever since then, it just skyrocketed. Fried pork, fried chicken, empanadas. You're going to get pizza, cheese dogs, beef and cheese, chicken and cheese. We have a whole bunch of empanadillas. We do also specialize in frappes.
My favorite.
Oh, what's your favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor is Nutella or Oreo Nutella, because that's the first memory that I have going there, because the first time I ever came to that restaurant, I got like a tour of the inside, and the owner at the time, he like showed me how it worked, and that was the first one I grabbed, and I fell in love.
So you got the back of the stage tour there, huh?
Yes, yes.
Food and memories, right?
Yeah, it all started off actually because of her.
Well, it's your fault.
Latin Flavor.
The baby, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
She models, and Latin Flavor was her first big sponsor ever.
Oh.
And because of his sponsorship, she went to Hollywood. She made it big. So,
ooh, can I touch your shoulder? Maybe some of that'll rub off. All right. Let's hope it rubs off.
So at the time I used to manage a storage facility, but I was like, I have to repay somehow. So I started volunteering there. And slowly he was like, I have to put you on the books. You're going to be my manager. And today, I thank him a million times for believing in me. I'm literally the last employee standing. And he offered it to me. And I said, it took me like 2 weeks. I sat down with her. Since she's my last kid left at home, we analyzed everything. And I came to the conclusion, yes, it's what I have to do. I have a passion for it. And it's the place that I helped establish to where it is today.
Well, it's in a really great location.
It is. Too. We're located next to Corleone's, by the way.
So, yeah, so when there are the events on Gilson Square, at the stage, when, the seniors are there, the recreation center is there, and there is parking on site.
Yes, there is plenty of parking on site.
Are there picnic tables still there? So
we do take out, we don't take out the picnic tables every day.
Okay.
I do plan on bringing them out more often because I will be open for lunch and dinner now.
Oh, dinner too?
Yes. Tuesday through Saturday, maybe some Sundays.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, so stay tuned on...
Stay tuned on our social media for updates. I still don't have a date.
So what's the story behind why you decided to do this? Is there a story there somewhere? Something like that really motivated you, that inspired you to take the plunge? It's a big plunge to be an owner of a business like this.
It is. I've been in the food industry all my life. My grandparents had a food truck here in Willimantic, a Spanish food truck.
What was it? I don't know if I was here then.
I was really, really little. I was probably like 4.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I was still... I
don't remember the name of it, but everyone calls my grandparents Kike Lunch and Olga Lunch because they would drive around lunchtime selling food.
Oh, interesting.
And I would be little, and I remember standing in their food truck, and I would remember people lined up grabbing food.
Oh.
So that memory forever lasted.
And then Ma, with all her baking.
Yeah. And I've always had a passion for cooking throughout school. We had a restaurant in the high school called the Peachtree. I used to help out there.
Which high school?
Wyndham High School.
In the high school?
Yeah.
They had a restaurant there? Do they still do that?
No, they don't have it. I heard.
Oh, that's it. What an interesting idea. Yeah. So, like, you could sell, like, your own kinds of product there?
No, so back at the time, it was just basically what, like, was on the menu for there.
I see. Okay. Got it.
And I just kept on like that. I left to Puerto Rico, moved away when I was a teenager in high school, came back a year and a half later, went straight to it. I was in advanced cooking 1 and 2. So I graduated and I went off to be a mom to my 4 girls, and I just kept on baking at home, cooking at home. Like, I just kept it up. until I landed this. From there, this past whole year has been amazing. I'm telling you, it was meant to be. It was meant to be because when I started at Latin Flavor, we didn't even have like 100 followers. Nobody knew about us at all, and so many people that would tell us, where I've never even heard of you. Today, they look for us everywhere we are. And it's amazing. It's amazing to go to a fair and see somebody try a empanada for the first time. And they're like 60 years old and they never, ever tried anything of our kind of food. It's amazing to see their reactions. That's the connection with people is what makes me thrive even more.
Yeah, and I think that food is... it is something that brings people together, but also it's an opportunity to experience culture without traveling or packing a suitcase.
Yes.
So I'm a fan of just sleeping in my own bed, using my own bathroom. I know who cleaned it, and that way I just come and see you. I can immediately be transported to somewhere else in the world through what I'm eating.
Yes, definitely, and that's where DoorDash and Grubhub kick in.
Oh, are you going to be
from the comfort of your own home? You don't even have to. I mean, we love to see faces, but if you're at home sick or feeling lazy or at work, get some DoorDash. We're on there.
Or if you guys want to see me,
I'll be having her.
Are you delivering? Are you doing the deliveries and stuff like that?
No,
well,
I'll be at the window.
if she delivers them, then I'll be with her, cause and but I'll be at the window most of the time doing
taking orders and doing frappes.
Okay. All right, got it. Got it.
So a lot of times when you guys will mainly on the weekends, if you get a frappe, Jaisa will be making them.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know how to make those, huh? You know the secrets.
Yeah, put some elbow grease.
Elbow grease in there. Yeah. Well, are there other things on the menu? I'm remembering that there were some things that were like fair food.
Yes.
And fair food is always deep fried.
Yes.
So we'll just,
almost all of our food is deep fried.
I don't fry stuff at home. I leave that for if I ever go out.
Oh, okay.
So I allow myself the opportunity to try fried things. So is that something that could be coming back, or you're not sure?
So I think I know where you're getting to here. Yes, we will be having fried Oreos and fried Twinkies.
Yay!
And other fried desserts very soon.
Oh, other fried.
Yes.
Okay, don't
That's
say.
That's a secret.
All right.
Usually TikTok finds out first. So you gotta jump on TikTok.
I gotta get on TikTok. I feel like I'm social media'd out. I'm on. Of course, I'm on Facebook. I have Instagram.
Yeah.
Some of my international friends, they don't use WhatsApp, so they use WeChat. So I'm on WeChat, and then
never heard of it.
And then and some of them use Snapchat, and now I got to use Snapchat, and I got to. That's like 5 different things already. And then the world of Zoom, the world of WebEx, the world of all these kinds of tools that are supposed to help us connect with one another, but honestly, I think they just keep me in front of the screen too long.
Yeah.
Which is, I can walk to Latin Flavor from where I live, so I can justify getting something deep fried. It's fine. It's all right. Great. I'm glad to hear that you're going to have that on your menu there.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite thing that you like on the menu? Do you have a fave? You said yours are the frappes, right?
Yeah, mine are the frappes and the
alcapurrias.
The alcapurrias.
Oh, are those... Okay, explain what those are. I'm not going to even guess.
So an alcapurria is a green banana fritter. We grind it up so it's like just smush. We stuff it. Our alcapurrias at the restaurant are mainly ground beef, so you're going to find ground beef ones.
Thank you.
And we wrap it up, and it's sort of like, I don't know, it's about 5-6 inches. And we deep fry it, and it's just so delicious. It's a savory.
That sounds.
It's a savory appetizer.
All right, so that's what I thought it was.
So delicious.
And
also the shrimp stuff. I love the bowl. I forgot what it's called.
The mofongo bowl.
The one that's like mofongo, and then the shrimp and the vegetables.
Yes,
it's so good. I love shrimp.
Oh, I do too. I don't think I've ever tried that.
Yeah,
I'll have to try that.
We sell a lot of shrimp, a lot.
Well, and I like anything wrapped in a banana leaf.
Yeah.
I'm good because I like the way that the flavor of the leaf infuses into the.
Yes,
into
we
the
do
food.
pasteles.
You make those?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Those are. I heard those are a labor of love.
They are, but I love it. I learned many years ago to make them. It's a process, so you're not gonna find it all the time. I do sell them frozen. I sell almost all the appetizers frozen.
Oh, can we have a pastele party where you can show us how to make them?
Sure, we can do
come,
that.
I would come to that party.
I think I'm a good teacher.
And then I would just donate whatever I made to the cause, and you can freeze them and use them for the restaurant. And I will have learned how to make them, which I probably won't make them again because it's so complicated, right?
It's a long process.
Okay, so do you put, what, olives and raisins in yours?
I don't put raisins.
No raisins for you. No. What do you put?
I put olives in the meat.
Those olives that have the red pepper in the middle, right?
Yes.
And what else do you put in there?
Like all the seasonings possible. Anything I can get my hands on. So I don't have an exact recipe for anything. Yeah, I go by taste. So if it needs a little bit more garlic, I'm throwing more garlic in there, and everything. Nothing is, well, we do have some powdered stuff for the tostones and stuff, but almost everything is fresh produce.
Wow.
I try to season as much as possible fresh. Mm-hmm. Our food is made to order. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, everything's prepped the morning of. Nothing's sitting around, and I don't buy stuff frozen already made. Mm-hmm. I try to make every single thing on the menu homemade.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that means that if I come to order something, that I probably should be patient.
Yes, there's always going to be a waiting time.
Okay, so if you're hungry, you should just get a grip and show up a little earlier so you don't chew someone's head off because your food didn't come out in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
Usually, and if you want shrimp items, I try to keep them stocked, but it's again, everything's homemade. So whatever I made that day, that's what we're going to get. So shrimp, by the time dinner time comes, I think we probably will be sold out. Gone. So don't be surprised if we're sold out by dinner.
Or if I eat
rice, I have to say, the rice will obviously be done, and I'll have it in a warmer. That's probably going to be the only thing I'm going to have on a warmer because it goes so fast. I have to make a big batch and keep it warm.
Odd question. Will you have French fries?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no excuse for people who say, "Oh, I really don't like Puerto Rican."
No,
or, I
we
don't
sell
like
French fries and
Hispanic."
hot dogs.
All right, there we go.
Onion rings and curly fries. I'm gonna bring back sandwiches. Not at the moment, but I will be bringing back sandwiches.
Was there sandwiches there before?
Yes, we used to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner before.
Oh, okay.
Many years ago when we first opened.
When you first did, okay, all right. So stay tuned on social media for Latin Flavor, and it's number 2, the number 2
at Latin Flavor CT2.
At Latin, and that's the Instagram and
Facebook
and TikTok. You're
at Latin Flavor CT.
Okay, so your other daughters, they are not involved in.
My other daughters are older. One is a mom. She's in Norwich and she works. She comes to eat every now and then.
Well, I would too if you were my mom.
My other daughter, she's out and about on her own as well. She's out in the same area, and then I have my second oldest daughter. She's out in Texas. Oh. So at the moment, they're not around because they're living their life and they're getting older. Yeah. And this one, she just turned 13, and
oh, good, you're gonna be around for a while.
No.
Oh my gosh.
But it's been a part of her life so much that she's been asking forever, can it be my first job? Can it be my first job? And now mommy's the owner, and now she can be a part of it even more than she already was.
So eventually when things open up and they're rolling along, will that be the only job that you have to have, or will you have to work another job, or what do you think?
That's the goal. Hopefully I can get it up and at it. In a time frame as to where come winter, where we have to shut down for the season, I don't have to do this. Right now I do DoorDash and Grubhub, Instacart, and I find myself working till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
People order stuff
No, yeah, you have no idea. I mean, there's times I
Matt,
deliver.
would you do that? Do you order food at 2 a.m.?
No.
You'd be
I don't.
surprised. 4:00 in the morning, almost 4:00 in the morning. I'm out in Yukon or Wellington delivering Taco
Yukon.
Bell.
I would do that.
Okay, Yukon.
Yeah.
I would be the person to order at that time.
I would understand. I would understand. College students.
Yes.
You know what? That's why. So I'm going to make my case here right now that I think that we need a 24-hour diner in this area. So I will just put it right there. So anybody who's listening, if you open something up, I will be your first customer. I will
Yes.
happily interview you. There will be, I will come and have French fries or poutine at 3 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
I'll be living my best life
Yes.
then too, right?
Same.
We need a 24-hour. I got my Thai restaurant. I'm waiting for a couple other things. One of them is a 24-hour
I
diner.
still haven't been, and I'm very excited because hopefully soon I can go visit them. I'm always picking up orders from there, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Doesn't it smell? I mean,
It smells delicious,
good, right?
Yes, and I always try to go to all the small businesses around here. I'm all about supporting other small businesses, and I still haven't been there.
We
I tell
have
her all the time, "Let's go," but
I think it's called Faux de Light.
yeah,
It's
the one
like
on
right
Main
across
Street.
from the post office
We'll be there soon.
on Main Street. Well, we have lots of flavors up and down the street here, and even in the little side streets, we have a lot of things.
We do. Willimantic is amazing. Like when
It
it
is.
comes to the food business,
Mhm.
there's food everywhere. We just need the hours, to get adjusted a little bit. And I do see it. I do see it. We used to be open till 3:00 in the morning, from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. Most days.
Whoa.
But it's hard without employees. So we started minimizing our hours. Then we got the second location in Middletown. We were like completely shut because we didn't have anybody to run over here.
Yeah, that is a common problem that I've heard.
Yeah. So that's why I'm just taking it slowly. I'm going to do Tuesday through Saturday, but Tuesday through Thursday is going to be lunch and dinner. And then probably Fridays are going to be a little bit later opening because of the bar. Until I can find people. Because it'll just be me
does that
and my
mean-
daughter helping out.
So does that mean you'd be hiring?
I will be, just not at the moment.
Okay.
Probably later on in the season, I'll be looking for people to hire.
All right, so for all of you people who like to eat out there and who like to eat food, you can stay tuned because new things are coming from Latin Flavor 2, from Vanna, and from her daughter. Can you please pronounce the name for me?
My name is Jaisa Liz, but you could call me Jaisa.
Jaisa. Okay, all right. So new things coming on the corner of I look at that as like Main Street and Jackson Street.
Yes.
I don't really think of that other side street.
Sure.
But because everybody knows and everybody knows where the Frog Bridge is.
Yes.
Right. So this. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
You can bet that I will be coming to visit you,
Thank you.
and I will be Matt. What do you think? You think you want to walk over there and
I think that'd be a good time.
Yeah.
what would you order?
I don't know. I'll have to look at the menu.
One of everything.
One of everything, right? Can't go wrong there.
Well, now we have loyalty program.
Oh,
I got that going.
All right.
We have gift certificates. If you have to gift anything to anybody.
That's a great idea.
Actually, gift cards.
All right.
And you get like a free frappe for every whatever odd amount.
Awesome.
I don't have it in my head.
That's
completely,
okay.
But
It's coming. It's coming.
Yes.
It's being formed. We will look forward to this being birthed. Hey, this is Ruth Hartunian Alba. Our time is already up. Matt said we couldn't talk anymore.
oh no.
What a
Well, it was
bummer.
great being here. It was
You're
great
so
being
mean.
here. It's always a pleasure.
It's a pleasure too. So this is Ruth Hartunian Alba, Ravings and Cravings, signing off here on Good Company WILI.